Jojoland just ended, and today we're here to talk about some Part 9 Jojoland theories and predictions. So I could be terrifically correct or terribly wrong, doesn't matter, these are just theories and predictions, so here we go. Number 1 is a continuation of Jojoland. After chapter 110, I can tell the story of Jojoland is still not finished. Whether we continue the journey with Yashuho and Gappy, or we're with a new JoJo, maybe like a child of theirs, twins I've heard people want, doesn't matter, is the journey of the Rokakaka and Mystery Man and all the other mysteries that are on Morio. Maybe they'll be solved. You know, I still feel like there's good enough character development that we can see with Joshu, Tsurugi, the other Higashikatas, and even Narusuke, especially because he survived. Especially because Araki says that since Jojoland didn't end vaguely, I still feel like we'll get like a continuation. Maybe it could be like Steel Ball Run, where we could see what happened to the gang. We saw Johnny, you know, he died in Shakedown Road arc. I don't know. All I know is that there is a chance that we might see some like callbacks to part 5 and 6. Maybe it's gonna be a daughter similar to Jolene, a son similar to Giorno, maybe twins, you know? I don't know. My theory is if we are gonna continue, it might be like a Stardust Crusaders type journey to New Guinea, which is, I believe, where the Rokakaka were originally found. So, number 2 is a prequel. I doubt we will ever get a prequel, like not a full-on like part 9 is going to be a prequel, but I believe we are going to get chunks of like a prequel in part 9. Maybe if it is talking about like a new generation and new JoJo, maybe we'll get like a flashback about Gappy and Yashuho and what they were doing, Joshu and all the other Higashikatas. Of course, the villains, the other rock humans. Number 3 is a JoJo Eyes of Heaven. Now, I believe if we are going to get a whole like big everyone from each part coming in to defeat the big bad villain, I believe it will come at like JoJo Part 10. If Araki even makes a JoJo Part 10, I don't think so, but there is a chance. Or maybe someone can just write a light novel like Purple Haze Feedback and the Josuke Whole Horse light novel that's gonna come out. Maybe during like Time Crossing event we might get a new JoJo. That's probably how they're gonna show up, you know. I guess the only thing I do like about it is we are gonna get those crossovers between each character from parts 1 through 8 or parts 1 through 9. You know, I really like to see Giorno and Jonathan talk, Jonathan and Johnny, Josuke from parts 4 and 8. The villains as well will be interesting, but I doubt we will get a Eyes of Heaven for part 9, but maybe for part 10 if we even reach there. Number 4 is a spin-off. As you can see, the more lower I'm going, the more least likely I think is what we're gonna do. There's a chance we can get a spin-off, you know, maybe a Bao 2 or a My Gorgeous or Irene 2, you know, a continuation of the part 6 universe. Maybe that'd be interesting. But as I said, I don't believe this would happen, especially with us still wanting to know more about Yashuho and Gappy and their future. This is probably the least likely scenario, but at the same time, Araki really is unpredictable, so we don't know. And there you go. Those are some 4 predictions and theories that I propose for Jojoland, JoJo Part 9. Araki is taking a break, but I heard that the break is only going to last until the end of the year, so I believe around January of 2022 we might get the first chapter of Jojoland. Even though I believe Araki deserves a longer vacation, I think the dude still likes to draw. His paintings, his art, even his sketches are amazing. They keep on improving. Like fine wine, he is getting better with age. I mean, we do have part 6, so that'll at least give us enough time to draw away our new cravings for a new JoJo part. But since we are speculating, might as well drop off my proposal for part 9. I don't want to beat up a dead horse, but I believe part 9 should have Josuke being dead, with Yashuo having a child, twins, moving either to America or Italy, you know, in reference of part 5 or 6. We would get cameos of all the other JoJolian characters, much older, more mature. We would continue our journey to the Rokakaka. Maybe it starts with Yashuho or Gappy being like gravely ill, like Holly, and they need to go for the Rokakaka, a la part 3. And during the journey journey, they encounter a few enemies. Of course, some of them are going to be rock humans, and then they're going to be talking about like the beauty of the earth and explains the corpse parts, blessings, curses, reality, and dreaming, and it'll probably end up with like a big, huge, like good feeling moment. Because if it is the end of JoJo, I doubt Rocky would do a part 1 where the main character dies. He can, but I doubt he will do that.
End of story. Bye bye. See you later.